Oh, good morning, everybody. See my messy greenhouse. Here's my figs, my cuttings I took. See, some of them are leafing out. I took these and started these right before first frost, I guess, or close to it. I've got some leaf lettuce here. I think this is the deer tongue lettuce. This over here is red mustard. To me, it doesn't have that little heat to it like the green mustards, but it may get a little more to it once it matures some more. And here's some more of the deer tongue lettuce. Seems to be doing okay. My poor pepper plant. Let me see, 40 degrees in here right now, so it's a little cool. As long as it stays above freezing, that's my main concern. Because some of these semi-tropicals, this is a Satsuma tree, and I've got pineapples. Still have my ginger and turmeric there. I don't really have much going on. These are the bunching onions, and those over there in that container right there are bunching onions also. But I don't have anything planted in the center really. But I've got some cabbage and broccoli and cauliflower seeds started, and they've germinated. I've got some Chinese cabbage also, and I went ahead and started these kind of thick. As you can see, these are all Chinese cabbages, and these are, I don't know, 3 or 4. Well, there's some red cabbage, late flat Dutch. There's cauliflower, Pac-Man broccoli. This one here hasn't sprouted yet. It's a snowball cauliflower, but they're coming up. I've got these on these little heat trays. It kind of warms the bottom of those starting trays up a little bit. But once they germinate, I take the little plastic covers off, because it'll create more problems by leaving them on there once these sprout. But we'll go over here to the I guess I'll just call it a coal frame, because there is no electricity. I do have some kerosene heaters in there right now, and I was going to show Jill or Greg my solution to the wind blowing my doors. I just drilled through a little square tubing here with a bolt, and I just made a little bracket so I'd have a way to open it from the inside. That way I'm not locked in here with a latch. Anyway, the other end same way. This one I don't have anything. The other end I've got a bungee cord holding it. But there's some more lettuce in here. I don't know exactly what the varieties are, but this is the deer tongue lettuce also. And I've got more lettuce over here, but at one point I've got to shut these heaters off. I've got about a 10,000 BTU and a 23,000 BTU on the other end, and it was about 40 degrees in here a while ago, and those were on all night. Yeah, we're right at 40 degrees, give or take. I don't know how accurate that thermometer is, but collards, these are the heading collards. As you can see, they got a little cold damage to them. And I've got some college kraut in the house going. But as you can see, I've got some mold down here from these getting, when I watered them, that moisture stayed on them. I'll throw those leaves to the chickens, break off that moldy part. But my little Brussels sprouts, they're kind of slow. The garlic, you know, they'll probably make some garlic. And once I shut those heaters down, I'll get rid of all this. I don't know, I may freeze some of this. But you can see these are the heading collards. You can see they kind of make a little loose leaf head in the center. And I just picked the outer leaves off these others to make my collard kraut. It's the first time making any, but we'll see what it tastes like, whether I want to make any more. Not really much going on. My saffron crocus didn't bloom, and I really didn't think it would, since I had to transplant it, redo these containers. So maybe next year. All the strawberries that were in the other greenhouse, I just pulled them all up, put them in these containers here. They're crowded as all get out, but I had to get them out of that big greenhouse because they just didn't do well in there. And I've got a major project coming up this spring for that other greenhouse. But I just threw some lettuce seeds in these just to plant something, I guess. But once it gets down in the low 20s, that it'll burn those down. But my little bungee cords. Looks like it's about time to replace them, but it keeps that door from getting wind blowing it open. Got a few radishes. You can see there's been some cold damage to some of them. We were down in the low 20s a few nights, and we'll be down probably in the high teens tonight. Oh, the garden's all broke up. I tilled in all my greens, my collards, daikon radish, mustard greens, all the greens I had in here. I tilled them up. I want to have about a 6 to 8 week break. I want that to break down at least 6 weeks before planting. And next month is onion planting time here. It's cold out here. I don't know what the wind chill is, but it's cold. Anyway, I'll get down here to this other end. I've got to clean this thing up. I've got to find a place for some of this stuff. Maybe the dump. But here's the other end that I made for my latch. It's redneck, I know. Let's see. But like I said, that way I'm not locked in by a latch. I can open it from the inside or outside. But yeah, I've got a lot of mess to clean up. I've got to find a place to put these brooders. Oh, and this year I'm going to try sunchokes just for a little diversity, and I got those off of the eBay from Mud 1964. Very nice lady. She seems truly interested in making sure you get what you ordered and they're in good shape. So hats off to her. She's in Tennessee, I believe. Anyway, y'all can look her up if you want to on eBay. I'm not getting paid to advertise for her. She just seemed like a nice person through the correspondence, getting these sunchokes. Oh, would you like a review on a hanging feeder, deer feeder? I've got 3 different types of deer feeders. One of them I like for kind of an entry-level type feeder. It's I've had one for a year, so I know how it performs. But yeah, look at that mess. That's where I chopped my kindling up, my fat wood, whatever you want to call it. But got a lot of mess in here. A lot of this has got to go somewhere else. Oh my, well, I'm not even running the inflation fan. Okay, well, you see all these little black spots, and there's thousands of them you can't see. On the outside plastic is where the cats climbed on here, and those are holes. Oh, those are all holes caused by cat claws. So like I said, I've got a major project to do on this one this spring. But thousands of cat claw holes. Like I said, there's a lot of them that you can't even see that hasn't molded under them. Yeah, got to do something